Hello, darkness, my old friend.
When I tell you these demons right here was not boxing, I mean it. These was out for blood. I could feel the hatred through the screen. But first, we gotta talk about this nut job over here, Brian Hawk. Bro dead woke up and chose violence. His ass made sure all of Japan hated him before he stepped foot in that ring. So he's having this public sparring session and Buddy is looking like a straight cone out there. He's eating nothing but jabs and hooks. So obviously Uncle's like, shit, I ain't wasting another second watching this blasphemy. So he dips out real quick. But as you can see, the Huz have arrived. And if you know, you know. But if you don't know, allow me to educate you. The Jordan Poole effect. The art of performing or doing something better when there are a lot of hot women watching. So you can pretty much guess what happens next. Oh my god, get this nigga a stretcher. Somebody help him. He's clearly slumped and y'all just watching this man insert his tongue in another woman's mouth. Wait, hold up, damn, hold on. Did Brody just bite the lip a little bit? Oh nah, that's crazy, I ain't gonna lie. But now we fast forward to the press conference and we see Shawty stand up to ask a very simple question.
Ooh, them titties need to be sucked on.
His eyes lit up like a kid on Christmas morning, but for all the wrong reasons. He just completely dismisses her whole question and was like, baby girl, if you trying to get your pancakes beat up, you know where to find me at. You know what I'm saying? This is what we like to call Riz versus sexual harassment. Bro went a little too far there. And speaking of going too far, he goes too far again. They out here trying to flick up for the media and Buddy sneaks in a uppercut. And thinking Takamura about to go ballistic, the whole squad pulled up to hold his ass back. Only to find out they was holding back the wrong nigga cause coach is on timing.
You motherfucker, you try some shit like that again and I'll put your black ass back to America, no.
If this wasn't personal, he just made it personal. But he's still not done with his shenanigans yet, cause he started tweaking out like he off a perk.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
This man right here is the definition of a man who thinks with his penis. But if you couldn't already tell, bro now has the whole country pissed off. But now it's fight day. Bro pulled up with Corinna and a bunch of OF models. But all the yachts and the women don't matter because look at Takamura. He locked in like this is game 7 of the NBA finals. He's carrying the wishes of all the people in Japan to beat this nigga's ass. And to show respect, we just gotta play the national anthems of each country. We just got to. But it's finally time to throw hands. They begin sizing each other up. Nobody making a move. They out here waiting for the cliche rock to fall before anybody moves. But then Buddy pulls out the Vegeta pose out of nowhere, looking mad exposed. So Takamura decides to fire a straight missile from his hand. Bro is out here creating wind pressure like he's using one for all. Bro skating back like a cockroach in the dark. But that shit actually grazed his ass. So Takamura smells blood and just starts spamming square non-stop. He's pressuring his ass like Logan Paul that one time against Floyd. And when it looks like he's about to get folded, he then sneaks in with a mean upper, cocked his head back so hard he gave him whiplash. And even boxing, he just throwing hands. He gets him right where he wants him in the corner and starts spamming straight haymakers. And look, he has no hatred in his eyes. I see nothing but joy as he pummels Takamura. So Takamura tries going back to the basics with a simple 1-2, but I guess he ain't heard. That shit been patched since episode 5. Hawk then activates UI and starts.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Dang! That shit would have sent 90% of Naruto characters to a 5-minute flashback, but then somehow he manages to evade the finishing blow. And the smart thing to do would be to get out that damn corner, but Takamura is built different. And he's standing on business today. He holds his ground and knocks bro back with a single jab. He had his ass leaking, but it's just too bad that this second win of Takamura's is just short-lived, cause Hawk just begins spamming every button in sight. He's the type of gamer that's just a newbie and doesn't know how to play, so they're unpredictable. Just spamming non-stop left and right. He then proceeds to catch him with a life-ending right hand. Gave him the black background of death. Damn near broke this nigga's whole neck. So obviously now he's free to eat. So Hawk comes in there like the fastest sperm cell to capitalize. But then the bell rings, but this nigga not stopping. Even his coach was like, nigga, the fuck you doing? But it turns out his freaky ass just wanted to flex his Hall of Fame Intimidator badge. Cause once Takamura came back to life, he just sees straight tongue. And I'm just saying personally, that is just very disrespectful and I wouldn't have none of that. Cause he clearly ain't taking you serious. But before we continue, let's just give the referee all the credit we can give him. His ass deserves a raise. But during the break, coach is drawing straight blanks. So his old ass resorts to the only thing he knows, violence. So we get back to swapping hands and you know Takamura is out for the kill because he starts busting out the Killua. Out here making after images, then his ass said weave and started spraying that left hand like a strap. And remember what I said about them 1-2s being patched already? Well, it turns out Takamura got that new DLC because he turns his body with that punch and lands a nasty right hand. And then ain't no way he moving that fast without any sort of power system. You expect me to believe just hands is the power system in this anime when you got niggas moving like this? And Hawk is apparently the copy ninja because he starts doing the same exact thing. Only difference is that he sounds like a straight demonic animal. Guess the lights were brighter than expected. He ain't never been on his ass before. So while Takamura is sitting there contemplating how in God's name Hawk is faster than him, he just gets run up on and they just start going crazy, moving at top speed. I ain't gonna lie, this is some shit I pay good money to see for in person. But sadly for Takamura, his ass is the only one getting pieced up. You can feel the spiritual pressure through each impact. And my guy Hawk is trying to put his ass down for good. He starts spamming triangle, square, and circle. He then said right hand, left hand. Had his ass bouncing on the ropes, falling down in slow motion. But then he said he Vince Carter. He got one more in him. Had this nigga Takamura stop dropping and rolling like he in a fire drill. He done slept Brody and coaches out here flabbergasted, making it sounds like he beating up some cheeks in the back. He was out here hitting that Tyron Woodley, but through the grace of God he gets up even though he's still unconscious. Bro is on bushy brow timing right now. He then comes back to his senses and realizes that his knees are weak, his arms are heavy, so he goes back to the basics, his left jab. And I ain't gonna lie, that joint is working. He just begins landing that joint non-stop. And that goofy ass dodge that Hawk be doing finally backfires on his ass, cause it causes him to get knocked down by a mere jab. But too bad homie got back up real quick like Prime Duke Dennis. So we begin the next round and dog nigga doing that how low he can go dodge again and gets put on his ass by another jab. Takamura really coming back down 3-1. And this nigga Hawk is heated. He about to pop a damn blood vessel. And Takamura is ready for anything. He's standing on business today like I said. And damn, nigga! Double Detroit smashing this bit. Any normal person's hands would be obliterated from that. And now Takamura drops his guard. He said, fuck all that textbook shit. This is a street fight now. And they just begin swinging with intensity. Each punch is animated like it could kill a grown-ass man. We getting shoulder blocks and dual exchanges. But Takamura recovers first from that dual exchange and starts looking down on Hawk like he's free eats. He then smashes his fist into the ring missing, causing a mini earthquake to appear. He then quickly counters by clipping his chin. And just look at him, he is not smiling. All I see is fear in them eyes now. But now the brawl just intensifies. Uppercut, right hand, another right hand. Just damn! And then in the next round, Takamura just straight up bullies him. He just kept on charging in there like a raging bull and left that nigga fighting for his life on the ropes at the end of the round. But now his ass is getting cocky. He puts his hands up and declares that he's about to get this KO next round. But too bad he forgot that he was in an anime. Declaring that you about to do something never works out in the anime. We all know this. Little did he know Hawk has been through it all. You could have a whole blick on your side and somehow still find a way to lose to this nigga.
Fight back, nigga! Fight back, nigga! Fight back!
And even though Takamura is landing these heavy ass hits, they ain't about to put this man to sleep. But then Hawk proceeds to get his first body blow of the night. Had this man Takamura contemplating a flashback, but nah, he just said that's light and keeps charging ahead until the round ends. And because of that, we now have a problem on our hands. Coach is out here wiping his sweat off and is like, hey yo! Apparently he just completely stopped sweating. Him cutting to make weight got the best of him. He ain't got no more water in his body, so essentially he's cooked. And next round is a straight up nightmare. Hawk just begins wailing on his ass in the first person.
Fight back, nigga! Fight back!
Bro is just permanently locked onto that chin, and he finally cooks him with a blood spraying upper. Do you see that hatred in his eyes? But Takamura said he wants more punishment, but his ass just proceeds to get mixed up like crazy. He got everyone in the crowd worried. This crusty ass old man out here crying. He got Miyata's ass out here punching the floor all dramatic and shit. We even got the coach about to throw in the towel. Then he gets hit with a crazy right. Wept his feet straight off the floor. Had his ass falling back in slow motion. But oh my goodness.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Why is he naked? But with the power of his homies, because they're all naked now, Takamura keeps pushing forward to the end and he starts to retaliate. And it's actually working because he had this nigga Hawk glitching. Hit his ass with some delayed damage. Then the round ends. This is where it starts going too far. Hear what this nigga says.
Motherfucker, are you out of your damn mind?
His ass is trying to catch a case inside the ring. But I ain't gonna lie, bro will be a straight up menace in prison. But Takamura begins walking towards his death. And the round begins and he finally gets hit hard enough to send him into a flashback. Bro is remembering his whole journey. And most importantly, he remembered that damn backhand. And because of that, he finally remembered the hatred deep inside his heart for this individual. Caves his eye in with a devastating right hand. Bro then starts unloading punches sounding like gunshots. Shit is not sweet no more. They had this man Takamura tap into the zone. Now he's weaving and connecting everything he throws. Jesus! That's a whole DBZ combo he pulled off in this bit. Now this is where he starts making a case for attempted murder. Blows his liver out. Had his ass leaking like a faucet. Then he targets that temple. And then he proceeds to go back to the liver. This man is cooked.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Then he winds up and proceeds to disintegrate his jaw. Buddy's brain is looking like a smoothie at this point. He really done said he about to go for the kill this round, but now he's the one fighting for his life. But through the grace of God, he somehow manages to get up again. But now Takamura came back to his senses, but before he can put him down for good, the round ends, and I know you see the fear in his eyes. Takamura done got all his licks back. We got the final round, and Takamura wants that damn belt. And it's looking like it's about to be night with this last hit that he's charging up. That joint is about to connect for sure. Fight! He still had more gas left in the tank. His eyes go bloodshot yet again. He starts charging up a crazy left hand, and that joint connects at the worst possible angle imaginable. Takamura somehow manages to evade it barely, and now he has nowhere to run. He is officially cooked. Permanently caved his face in. He made sure his ass got CTE with that one because he was stupid enough to get back up from that, which was a huge mistake because he gets caught with the nastiest two-piece combo to the chin. That's all she wrote.